Merry Christmas, everybody. Kiss back here for a brand new Blu-ray collection video for you guys this Christmas. I'm only doing this once. I've filmed this twice now. Let's get into it. We have the Harry Potter Complete Movie Collection with all 8 films, excluding the Fantastic Beasts movies, Once Upon a Time in America, Major League. This is all the just stuff that is not categorized yet. Pocahontas, Short Films Collection, The Curse of Roger Earnshaw, Death of the Virgin, Crazy on the Outside, Balls Out, and Running from My Roots. We are just going to go, and hopefully this continues to be a good system. If not, tough. I Love Lucy, the complete first season on Blu-ray. The Lion King, Finding with My Family, 1917, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, fantastic movie, Gone with the Wind, great. The prequels and the originals of Star Wars, Zombieland Double Tap, The Breakfast Club, Double Team, The Fanatic, Sully, Dark Was the Night, Jennifer's Body, and Circus of the Dead. We are going to go over here to this stack here. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, thank God. Okay, here we go. Lego Batman movie. Away we go. Unforgettable. Fleabag Season 2. They sent me the whole complete series, and then they just sent along a Season 2 by accident, I think. 80, The Bible Continues. Fleabag, the complete series. The Grinch. Meet the Parents. Meet the Fockers. I have Little Fockers on DVD. Holiday Inn, fantastic. Christmas Carol, yes. Disney's A Christmas Carol. Shark Kansas Women's Prison. Shark Kansas Women's Prison Massacre. Kick-Ass 2. Frank. Rock'n'Rolla and Swordfish. The House. Chips. We'll Never Have Paris. Mega Shark 8 movie collection, which comes with Toxic Shark, Shark in Venice, Malibu Shark Attack, Sharkman, Shark Attack 2, Shark Attack 3, Megalodon, and Shark Zone. Batman Forever, Knockout with Stone Cold Steve Austin, Gravity, Fist Fight, and Me Before You. And we're going on to the last stack of the uncategorized stuff. If that falls, who gives a crap? Let's get into this. Okay, we have Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Doolittle, not so fantastic. Joker is fantastic. Stuart Little, classic. Christmas Story, greatest film of all time, Christmas-wise. Or as I should say, greatest Christmas film of all time, Nobody's Fool. Nail in the Coffin, The Fall and Rise of Vampiro. Uncle Peckerhead. Arkansas. Blackbird, fantastic. I really like Downhill as well. The Hunt is a lot of fun. Sonic the Hedgehog, one of the most surprising movies of this year, 2020. Jexy, pretty funny film. Igor, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and the Gregory Peck Centennial Collection, which comes with To Kill a Mockingbird and Cape Fear. I have seen To Kill a Mockingbird. I have not seen Cape Fear. We're going into the documentaries and TV shows. America the Beautiful. Ocean Odyssey. Those are pretty much just documentaries about places and seas and animals and stuff like that. This one is Randy Orton, The Evolution of the Predator, the only WWE Blu-ray I have in my whole collection. Lady Antebellum, Own the Night World Tour Blu-ray. Seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Game of Thrones. Freaks and Geeks, the complete series on Blu-ray, along with Andy Griffith Show. The Andy Griffith Show, the complete first season on Blu-ray. Masters of Sex complete series, Happy Endings complete series, Community the complete series, That 70s Show the complete series, and finally Friends the complete series on Blu-ray. Now we are going to go into the unwatched collection. We're going to go with this stack first. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. If not, who cares? Merry Christmas, everybody. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Make sure the DVD... Okay. 10 Cloverfield Lane. A Case for You. A Case of You. All the Money in the World. Aloha, American Dresser, Annie, Barbed Wire, Barney's version, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. I have seen The Dark Knight Rises, but I didn't give it a fair chance, so I need to see it again. Benji movie collection comes with Benji the original collection, For the Love of Benji, and Benji Off the Leash. Big Kill, Boyhood, Brawl in Cell Block 99, Bring It On, Fight to the Finish, Bull Durham, Burn After Reading, Chef. Didn't Jon Favreau do a great job on this past season of The Mandalorian? Contraband with Mark Wahlberg, The Dark Crystal, The Departed. When you say that movie title in a YouTube video and you're in the movie community, I feel like it's just mandatory to say that. Dirty Harry and Magnum Force, Dog Eat Dog, Willem Dafoe and Nicolas Cage movie, Dragged Across Concrete. I've heard that's very good. I have not seen it yet. Duplicity, The Equalizer, and The Fly. On to the next stack here. Let's make sure those don't go anywhere. Okay, here we go. Please let this get at least 100 to 200 views. Even if I get 50 views, I will be happy. The Good Catholic, Hail Caesar, The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, and The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, Hostel and Hostel Part 2, I, Tonya, IT with Pierce Brosnan, not It, IT, The Identical, Imperium with Daniel Radcliffe. Need to watch that one really soon, actually. The Infiltrator with Bryan Cranston, In Dubious Battle, The Intern, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, J. Edgar, Jurassic World. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to go through this fast because I've filmed this 2 or 3 times now, and it's just not panned out. The original Karate Kid, the Karate Kid Part 3, and the next Karate Kid. I am trying to find the Karate Kid 2 on Blu-ray. The Killing of a Sacred Deer, Killing Season, and Red Lights. Kingsman: The Golden Circle. I'm excited for The King's Man, Krull, Last Action Hero, Life of the Party, Love Happens, Map to the Stars, Mind Warp and Brain Scan, Mission Impossible, Mission Impossible 2, and Mission Impossible 3. I will be watching all of those once the 7th one comes out, and the 7th one is currently filming, and that is where we go into the next stack here. Here we go. It's tipping. Mission of Honor, My Cousin Rachel, Nightcrawler, Steady Hands, Steady Hands, Passion, Peppermint, Riddick, River Runs Red, Scarface Steelbook. I don't have a whole lot of Steelbooks. Sergeant Will Gardner, Shooter and Four Brothers, The Sisters Brothers, Soul Surfer, The Squid and the Whale, great Noah Baumbach film with Jeff Daniels, Laura Linney, Jesse Eisenberg, and Owen Klein. Running with Scissors. I have not seen that one yet, but I will at some point. That is Ryan Murphy, great filmmaker. I was very disappointed in The Prom. Stepmom and the Deep End of the Ocean. The Stranger Beside Me. Straw Dogs. The Tall Man and the Resident. Third Person. I only got that because it was Mila Kunis on it. In it. The Three Faces of Eve, Trance, Treasure Buddies, The Trigger Effect and Body Count, The Ugly American, Unknown, Edge of Darkness, 7, and Training Day, V for Vendetta, Watchmen Director's Cut, and Constantine. Have not seen those yet. The Water Diviner, Wild River, I'm sure that one will be a very good film because it's a classic one, just like The Three Faces of Eve. You Got Served and Stomp the Yard. Your Sister's Sister. And Zipper. Now we're going to go into the watched collection. This might not be as long of a video as I thought it was going to be. So let's get into the whole entire watched collection here. We are not cutting this. Okay, here we go. Gonna try and balance this out. Here we go. We only got 2 4Ks here. We have A Beautiful Planet, narrated... Shit. It is the Blu-ray. Narrated by Jennifer Lawrence. There we go. Journey to the South Pacific, narrated by Cate Blanchett. 12 Rounds with John Cena, very fun action film. A Haunted House, very stupid comedy, but it's a lot of fun. A Simple Favor, fantastic movie if you haven't seen it yet for some reason. About Last Night, not as good as the original, but it's still a lot of fun. I love Kevin Hart and Regina Hall. Acceleration, it's fine. My favorite Disney film of all time, Aladdin. I like the live action remake. I just don't own it, but I do own it digitally. Thank you, Scotty. Alien Quadrilogy, coming with Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection. Almost Friends, great film with Odeya Rush and Freddie Highmore. American Hustle. American Psycho. American Psycho 2. Yes, I like that film. Aquaman, I thought that was a big letdown. Awake, actually, I have not seen that one. The Avengers, very good film. Baby Driver, fantastic editing and a lot of fun. Bad Moms, A Bad Mom's Christmas. Bad Santa, Bad Santa 2, Bad Teacher, Baywatch, love me some Alexandra Daddario and The Rock. Beauty and the Beast. The live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast. I told you guys we are not doing this again. Benji's Very Own Christmas Story. Blade Runner 2049. Blended. Blockers. Body at Brighton Rock. Very fun, suspenseful, tense horror film. The Boy Next Door. It's not a great film, but it is a lot of fun. Bridesmaids. Bumblebee. Have it for the John Cena collection and absolutely love Haley Steinfeld. We actually share the same birthday, December 11th. But boy, that's a very awkward movie. Just like Uncle Peckerhead to try and say to people and describe to people what it's actually about. Cars 3, saw it in theaters, very fun. I like Cars. I don't really care for Cars 2, but I like Cars 3. Central Intelligence, very, very good film. On to the next deck. And we're back with the next deck. We have A Cure for Wellness. A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Coco, good film. Cruel Intentions and Wild Things. The Dark Tower. Darkest Hour, very good movie. Deadpool. Deadpool 2. Dead Ant. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. The Disaster Artist, very good A24 film about the making of The Room. Do or Die, Andy Sedaris. We all know what Andy Sedaris is. Don John, very good film. Dumb and Dumber and The Mask. Dumb and Dumber, my favorite comedy of all time. E.T., not as good as I wanted it to be, but it was still very good and emotional. Easy A. Emma Stone, and the last film to have Amanda Bynes. Edge of 17, gotta have it for Haley Steinfeld. Great actress, great singer. Woody Harrelson's fantastic. Great comedy, hilarious. Very good film here. Edward Scissorhands, if you have not seen it. Somehow. Elf, my second favorite Christmas film of all time and one of my favorite films of all time. We have the Emoji Movie. I have an explanation for this one. This one is not a good movie. It's one that I can pop in and enjoy with the family and pop in and just have some good old-fashioned bad fun with it. This is not a great movie, but I'm keeping it in the collection. Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove. Emperor's New Groove might be one of my most watched films of all time. I love it to death. Entourage, the movie. I have not seen the series, but I like the movie. Everly, very good underrated action film with Salma Hayek. Excessive Baggage. The Fast and Furious 7 movie collection coming with The Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, Fast 5, Fast and Furious 6, Furious 7. The Fate of the Furious, you guys just saw Hobbs and Shaw in the unorganized collection. Faster with The Rock. The Favorite. Let's try and get that. There we go. The Favorite. Fear, Nicole Forever. Fever Pitch, really good baseball film. 50 Shades of Grey. I have no explanation. Final Score, underrated action film with Dave Bautista, Pierce Brosnan, and Ray Stevenson. Flatliners, good movie. Not as good as I was anticipating. The remake is awful, though. Focus, Margot Robbie and Will Smith are fantastic. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Frozen. I do not own Frozen 2 on Blu-ray, DVD, or digital. I'm waiting on the digital, or at least the Blu-ray, to drop in price. Friends with Benefits. I have seen it, though. On to the next stack. Gangs of New York. Get a Job. Really good, underrated film. Girls Trip. Really funny. God's Not Dead. That's more of my parents, but I enjoy it for what it is. Is it a well-made film? No. Goodbye, Christopher Robin, about the writer and how he came up with the idea for Winnie the Pooh. Goodfellas, need to watch that on Blu-ray. I have seen it, though, and it's really good. Gotti, I don't hate the film. Grease, it's a classic for a reason. Grown Up, that's next. Groundhog Day and Stripes, love Groundhog Day. I rewatched it a couple months ago, and I think it's really underrated. Stripes, I didn't really care for all that much. Grown Ups 2, need the first Grown Ups on Blu-ray. Guns, it's Andy Sedaris. We all know Andy Sedaris. Hacksaw Ridge, probably my second favorite war film of all time. Hall Pass, I didn't really care for it the first time I watched it, and then I watched it again, and I'm like, holy crap, that was really good. Happy Death Day, I like the first one, do not like the second one. Hard Bodies, fun 80s sex comedy. Hard Ticket to Hawaii, again, Andy Sedaris. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Hercules, if you were going to cast anybody as Hercules, it had to be The Rock, because he has the freaking physique for it. He's 10 times me, but Here Comes the Boom. Hitchcock, love Hitchcock. Home Alone 2. I recently watched those for Christmas, and they're still very good. Love them both. Home Alone 1 is better, though. Home on the Range, not very good, but it's alright. Home Run Showdown. I was going to get rid of this, then I thought, well, I might want to watch it again because it is a baseball film, and I tend to enjoy baseball movies. Honeymoon in Vegas. Pretty decent. The Hunger Games and Hunger Games Catching Fire. Saw both those in theaters. I Feel Pretty. I enjoy that film. I Love You, Beth Cooper, and All About Steve. I Love You, Beth Cooper. And All About Steve, I have not finished yet. I watched it a couple years ago, and I didn't even finish it. I Spy. Eddie Murphy, Owen Wilson. It Follows, very creative idea for a horror film. Jack and Jill, this is just like the Emoji Movie. It is a movie that I can pop in with the family and not worry about anything too graphic or sexualized, nudity, language, sex, violence, anything like that. It's just a fun, clean family comedy that is a lot of fun. And Jerry Maguire, that's a classic. Everybody's seen that one. I'm sure if you haven't, definitely check it out. Joyful Noise, I was a choir person, and I still love the choir. Just go with it. Very fun film. I need it for the Adam Sandler collection. Not bad looking women in that either. Jennifer Aniston and Brooklyn Decker, that is. Jury Duty, a very fun Pauly Shore movie. I was expecting that to be awful. Just Married. I have not seen that in probably over a decade. Let's get into the last 3 stacks here, and then we will be done. See you guys for those 3 stacks in just a minute. And we are back with the last 3 stacks of the complete Blu-ray collection. I sped through this. That's not good grammar. Here we go. The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. I like that film a lot. It has some very funny moments, and it is a bit long, and you do kind of feel it a little bit, but not really at the same time. Kevin Hart, I'm a Grown Little Man, great stand-up comedy special. I own most of his specials. I believe I own all of them that are available on Blu-ray and DVD, except for What Now? The King's Speech, fantastic movie. Do not watch that movie at nighttime because it'll make you want to go to sleep. Not because it's boring, it's just a very quiet and peaceful and relaxing movie. Kingsman: The Secret Service is not a relaxing movie. It is a over-the-top, outrageous action fun. I don't like one line in that movie, that's it. Only one line I don't like out of the whole movie. Night and Day, Cameron Diaz. I wish she would come back and do more movies, but I am hoping that she's having a good time being a mother, being a wife, and just having a good time being retired. I still miss you, though. Tom Cruise, very good. Lady Bird is the movie that introduced me to Saoirse Ronan, and Beanie Feldstein is also in here, and Timothy Chalamet. Timothy Chalamet is going to be the brand new Daniel Day-Lewis, mark my words. Saoirse Ronan is going to be the brand new Meryl Streep for this age. Two very good actors. My favorite actor, well, the best actor working today, young actor and young actress, and my favorites, Saoirse Ronan and Timothy Chalamet were also very, very good in Lady Bird. License to Wed, very fun film there. Little Miss Sunshine. Logan, very good movie. The Lone Ranger, I saw that in theaters in 2013, and I didn't hate it. A lot of people didn't really care for it, but I own it, and I haven't even rewatched all the way through since theaters, but I will at some point. I've caught clips on television. The Longest Week. Malibu Express, the last Andy Sedaris one. The Marine 6, Close Quarters. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. A Million Ways to Die in the West. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. Probably since it first hit Blu-ray. James Caan and Kathy Bates in Misery. One of the best Stephen King films of all time. Mo Money and High School High. They're alright. One of the best ones of all time. Monsters, Inc. Movie 43 is one of the worst films of all time, but I gotta own it because it is just so bad, it's laughable. Mr. Harper's Penguins, that is a family comfort watch. I can pop that in anytime throughout the year and just have a fun time with it. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Mulan, very good film. The remake, not so much. The Muppet Movie, the original The Muppet Movie. NASA, Journey Through Space. This is a seven-part documentary limited series or series. The New Kids, good little fun horror film starring Lori Loughlin. The Nice Guys, good film. Haven't seen that in a couple years. The Night Before, fun little Christmas film. No Strings Attached. I like Friends with Benefits more. Opportunity Knocks. I didn't like that the first time I watched it. I am going to give it a second chance, though. Observe and Report. I almost threw it at you. Very fun film from the first time I've seen it. The Other Guys, Love Me, Mark Wahlberg, and Will Ferrell. The Other Woman, I don't hate The Other Woman. I thought that film was fun. Oz the Great and Powerful. I have not seen that since theaters, but I still really enjoy it. And I got that free from the Disney Movie Insiders, which was then Disney Movie Rewards. Paddington, I need Paddington 2 on Blu-ray. I love both those movies. Parental Guidance, very fun film. Passengers, this is a lot of fun and very well done in my opinion. Paul Blart Mall Cop, this is a family comfort film that I can pop in anytime throughout the whole entire year and have fun with this. I'm probably going to watch that one going into the new year. Or maybe I will watch it this year. I have no clue. Peter Rabbit, I'm excited for the sequel. Okay, let's keep on going here. Speaking of another film you don't want to pop in late at night while you are tired, this is Phantom Thread, a movie about a dressmaker played by Daniel Day-Lewis who starts a relationship with a young woman named Alma. And he has to make these dresses with a very limited amount of time, and he's very particular with how he likes things in his life, including things like asparagus. If you have seen this movie, you get that reference. Pinocchio, one of the best films of all time. And I thought that this film should have been given more love. And please, if you haven't seen Phantom Thread, definitely check it out. Piranha, just pure fun. This one, Plaguers from Wild Eye Releasing. The Polar Express, one of the best films. One of the best Christmas films of all time. I just watched that a couple nights ago, and it still holds up. The Princess Bride will never get old. It's a classic and one of my all-time favorites. Psycho, probably my favorite horror film of all time. I wouldn't really consider it horror, but that's what people consider it. Rambo. This includes First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, and Rambo. I do not own Rambo Last Blood. I will, though, at some point. I almost threw that one across the room. Rango. I enjoy Rango a lot. Ratatouille, my favorite Disney Pixar film, which might be replaced by Soul on Christmas Day. See you guys later today for that review. The Reader. Not a fun film. It's a movie that starts out as one thing and then it gets into a completely other different genre. The Resurrection of Gavin Stone. Revolver. I only got that because Jason Statham was in it and it was just alright. It had a lot of problems. It was fine. Rise of the Guardians, fantastic movie. I love that movie. RoboCop. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Have not seen that one since theaters. Rough Night, very fun. Roxanne. San Andreas, again, Carla Gugino, fantastic. The Rock, fantastic. Or, sorry, Dwayne Johnson. This also has Alexandra Daddario as the daughter. Santa Claus 2, does this still have the... It does still have the code. I wonder if I use that. Santa Claus 2, I like that film, but it might be tied with 1 for me with how much I love it. I watched 2 a lot more, though, but I've seen number 1 a lot more when I was younger. Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, still very good, definitely the weakest one. Santa with Muscles, bad film, but so much fun. Say Anything, great movie. Scooby-Doo, I like it. Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, still Screaming the Ultimate Scary Movie Retrospective, and Scream the Inside Story. I do not own Scream 4 on Blu-ray. I might have it on DVD somewhere, but I can't remember if I sold it or not. I want the Blu-ray of that one too, though. Secondhand Lions, great film. Watched that one recently. Sex Tape, it's alright. Silver Linings Playbook, fantastic movie with Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, and Robert De Niro, Jackie Weaver, and Chris Tucker. Show Dogs, I don't got words for this one, but it is a fun family film. Showgirls, not for the family. Not for the family. Shrek, great movie. And we are on to the final stack of the Blu-rays. And here we go. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the last stack of Blu-rays, and then we will be done. Then we only got the TV shows to do at the first of the year. The Soul review is coming out today on Christmas, and tomorrow will be We Can Be Heroes, the brand new Robert Rodriguez movie, which brings back Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Sin City, great movie. Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, still really good. I like Smurfs: The Lost Village a lot. I saw this the same night I saw The Fate of the Furious, The Smurfs, and The Smurfs 2. The first one is fine. The second one, not so much, but I will be giving it another chance next year. Great film here. Great 80s film, St. Elmo's Fire. Finally happy to have that on Blu-ray. Now I need to find the original, about last night, and then I can get rid of my double feature DVD set. Star Wars: The Force Awakens, fantastic. I like all the Star Wars movies except for Solo. Suicide Squad Extended Cut, like that one a lot. I'm excited for the Suicide Squad next year. Dakota Johnson, Tilda Swinton, Mia Goth, and Chloe Grace Moretz in the remake of Suspiria. Really good movie, really well done. The cinematography is beautiful in that. Table 19, very underrated Anna Kendrick movie. Take Me Home Tonight, very, very fun. Terminal, a lesser-known Margot Robbie Simon Pegg and Mike Myers movie. Think Like a Man. I like Think Like a Man too, but I don't own it yet. This Is the End. I need to give that one another chance. One of the greatest films of all time, Titanic. My favorite, well, one of my favorite films of all time. Definitely within my top 20, 15, maybe even 10 films of all time. Okay, last little bit here. Tooth Fairy with The Rock. A lot of fun. Torpedo U-235. That's alright. It is a foreign film, so just be aware of subtitles. True Believer. Tyrell. Very different psychological horror film. Isn't this right? A psychological? Racial satire and a horror film all in one. The Velocipaster from Wild Eye Releasing. Not a great movie, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Victoria and Abdul. Great film. Great comfort watch. Wedding Days. I thought this film was fun. I love Isla Fisher and Jason Biggs. We're the Millers. I watch this film at least once or twice every single year. Great comedy. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Not as good as I wanted it to be, but because I didn't grow up with it. What to Expect When You're Expecting? Fantastic movie. Love that movie to death. What's Your Number? Great film. When Harry Met Sally, one of the best films of all time. I just watched that this year thanks to the AFI Movie Club. That was my second time seeing it. White House Down. Haven't seen this since theaters. White Line Fever. Very good movie. One of the greatest films of all time here. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know a person who has not seen that movie yet. Wind River should have been nominated for Best Picture. The Wizard of Oz. Scotty and Ashley, keep your kids away from this movie. And keep your kids away from this video because, yeah. The Wolf of Wall Street. One of the best films of all time. One of my favorite films of all time. Very well done. Wonder. Great family film. That film made me tear up. It is so emotional, but it's very, very good. Year One. Yesterday. Fantastic movie. Yoga Hosers. I don't mind it. Zombieland. My favorite zombie film of all time. And I'm going to call this film more of a comedy. But it's a horror comedy. And if you consider that a horror film, then Zombieland is over. Is my favorite horror film of all time. If you consider that a horror film more than a comedy. Zookeeper with Kevin James. And finally, the last Blu-ray in the entire collection. Zoolander Steelbook. There you go, guys. Stay tuned for more videos very, very soon. And I will see you guys later today for my movie review for Disney's Soul. Disney and Pixar's movie Soul. Dropping today. Tomorrow will be We Can Be Heroes and a ton of other stuff. Stay tuned.